And what's up, everyone? It's time again for a malware versus antivirus review. So today I am going to do ESET Smart Premium again, and this time it's going up against Malwarebytes Premium. So this is the first time we're putting these two side by side. With ESET, we'll quickly have a quick squiz at the settings. Okay, so everything is pretty much set to aggressive, as strong as it can be. Under advanced, anti-stealth and mmmm integration is enabled. Real-time protection. So you guys can see everything is ticked. Cloud-based protection. ESET Live Grid and Live Guard is enabled to submit the samples. Live Guard setting is to kill the running process and block until received verdict. Maximum 5-minute timeout. It's just malware scans. This is HIPS. Ransomware shields enabled. And advanced setup. Okay, network protection. Firewall is set to default. You don't change anything on the firewall side. NAP. Brute force protection is enabled, and these are the settings as per default. And then weapon email, as you guys can see. Web access. And protocols. Yeah, I would say that's about it for ESET. Let's quickly have a quick squiz at Malwarebytes. Okay, so it's updated every hour. Okay, advanced algorithms are enabled. Always brute force protection is enabled. Under advanced, as you guys can see, pretty much everything that you can tick is selected, except these ones. Let's maybe do them for the fun. If you guys do hear some scratching in the background, yes, that is my cat. Every time she's in a litter box, she tries to end up in China. So she tries to scratch her way through. Okay, so block pen testing attacks are enabled, so we'll apply that. And yeah, I would say that is about that. Let's say protected applications. These are all the default ones. Brute force protection, and yeah, that's it. So let's quickly get the malware samples that we want to test with extracted, and then we can start this test. Okay, so we are finally back. Now let's quickly have a look at our sample count. Okay, so we have 3,312 samples for today. There's 12 samples less here. I think it was now Defender that removed them. Okay, sorry for that. Let me just quickly copy them over. Okay, and seems like we have one more sample for Malwarebytes. Not sure why, but I don't think it's really going to make a difference. Okay, so as you guys can see, the machines are clean according to the virus total scores. We just look at that for now. So machines are clean. Let's quickly get the protection going. As an enable live guard, proactive protection is enabled. Internal protection, network protection. Okay, so overview seems good. Okay, let's give them a couple of more seconds to make sure all the drivers are running. Okay, so ESET is happy. It's waiting for Malwarebytes. Okay, this should refresh it. We'll go back. Okay, so as you guys can see, everything's on. It says it's protected. Let's quickly check for updates. Malwarebytes should be done now. Okay, so ESET's up to date, as you guys can see. Didn't do any updates. Malwarebytes it's still busy doing an update. Okay, ESET is up to date. We'll close ESET. Okay, we're just waiting for Malwarebytes. But yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting test, guys, because obviously ESET does give well protection. Malwarebytes, it's never done really well on this channel. Maybe in today's test, Malwarebytes will prove us wrong. Okay, up to date. Let's make sure it's up to date. Okay, Malwarebytes is also up to date. As you guys can see, it is protected. So let's start the first test, and that would be the website test. Okay, so let's see what happens. Minimize them so they can run. Okay, so it seems like Malwarebytes is first with Edge. And obviously it has the Malwarebytes plugin, so we'll be using Malwarebytes protection. Okay, that's good. So here we have our pop-ups. Still waiting for ESET. Okay, so that's good. We're getting a lot of block pages. Seems like ESET's a bit on the slow side. Okay, so the one thing that I can say about Malwarebytes where it tends to be on the good side is on its web protection side. It tends to give overall good web protection. It's more on the proactive detecting and so forth where it tends to fall apart. But as you can see, the web test seems to be going well. While we wait, let's quickly check for downloads. Funny enough, as I haven't seen any pop-ups from ESET, which is odd. Okay, seems like we've got two files, same bitmap file. Okay, that's pretty odd that we didn't see any notifications from ESET. Let's just make sure. Web access protection is enabled, so it should give us a pop-up, so that's odd, but we do at least have the block pages, so that's fine. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I'm confusing all the products. I'm testing so many products. So, but yeah, maybe ESET doesn't give us pop-ups, I can't even remember, to be honest. Okay, so, but yeah, we do have block pages for ESET, so that's good. Let's close that, clear any temps. See if they're still the same. Okay, so I would say ESET did better this test, at least one file less to download. Okay, so not bad results from them both, also still good results from Malwarebytes. But this is where the big test lies. We've got quite a lot of samples, over 3,000 samples. So this is really going to bench and stress test these two products to see how well they cope with being bombarded, see how well the engines are, how well they're optimized, and how they can cope with so many multiple executions. So let's quickly check. Oops, now we can close that. I just want to show you guys a bit on how the malware execution looks like and see what is happening with the products. And then after that we'll obviously speed up the test. Okay, a lot of error messages. ESET. That's more error messages. Okay, cool. Let's see if anything is running, or let's see if I can get to Process Explorer. Wow, okay, I hope this is in Lifeguard. I hope Lifeguard is dealing with these threats because, wow, yeah, there's quite a bit running in memory. yeah, let's see what is happening on Malwarebytes. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we only have one according to Process Explorer. Let's see where they both are in the tests. ESET's a little bit ahead, obviously 07 on 02. You can see Malware is executing. And at the point, like, I'm wondering if ESET's protection is actually enabled. I'm really like, did I enable it? But I know it did. We can see that it's enabled. We are protected. So, yeah, so as you guys can see, lifeguard's enabled. Proactive, hips is enabled. Okay, look, we got like a gazillion error messages. Let me just okay, so I really hope that this test is gonna go well for ESET. Let's extract that shortcut. Okay, so this is quite interesting, guys. We've got quite a lot of malware running in memory at this point for ESET, but it seems like, I'm not sure if it's duplicates or they just look, no, it's got different hash values or different names. So, but yeah, it seems like it's the same type of malware, same icon, which is pretty odd. So yeah, it's doing something. Okay, so let's do that with OneNote. Let's see what Malwarebytes does with this one. Okay, I'll show you guys a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Otherwise this can get a bit tedious if you guys have to watch everything. Because otherwise you guys are going to sit here with me for a couple of hours, because that's how long it takes to execute so much malware. It does take quite a bit of time. As you guys can see, amount of error messages, password, we'll leave that one for now. Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, we've got a bunch of error messages here with ESET. Malwarebytes not as much as of yet. Okay guys, so yeah, as you guys can see, I'm gonna have my hands full with this test. That's definitely obvious. Looks like it's a little bit less now, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me attend to this, guys. Yeah, so there's another one that's rated 38, 75 vendors. But yeah, let me attend to this. Let me speed up this video. And then obviously Malwarebytes wants to reboot, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for the test to finish and then we'll reboot it. But yeah, okay, cool. I'll let you guys know when the test is done. Okay guys, so I just want to report, as you guys can see, that after running the malware on ESET, I think I've seen that malware before, but I can't remember what the name is. Maybe if you guys can remember what malware causes this. I actually can't remember. I've seen it before, but I can't remember the name of the malware. But yeah, as you guys can see, ESET is enjoying itself. Malwarebytes has its own type of problems. But yeah, I really can't remember what this malware's name is. Maybe, yeah, so if you guys know, please let me know in the comment. This is going to be super fun. I might need to force reboot this machine because I can't even get to what I need to. Ouch. Okay, so not looking good. But still don't know if there's going to be infection though. Just trying to close some of these error messages. Malwarebytes, it's still doing its thing, and yeah, I just wanted to show this to you guys. I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I can get it closed in the Process Explorer or in Task Manager. Hopefully I can close it, so I can continue the test. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this, that ESET is losing its mind. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, guys, so I think I'm going to go conclude this test. So a little bit of a warning for you guys who are epileptic. Sorry, I should have said that before. But yeah, if you're epileptic and you suffer from that, please don't watch this. But ESET is very close to all the malware, but obviously the last malware is obviously doing this. I've seen this before as well. So I'm just going to restart the ESET machine. The Malwarebytes machine is obviously destroyed. Like the last time, it's unable to boot. It should give us now the boot failure. I'm just waiting for it. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. So it is unable to boot. So unfortunately, Malwarebytes yet again didn't last the test. It did last a little bit longer. I was actually surprised. I was like, during the test, I was like, hey, well, Malwarebytes is surviving so far. It's not too bad. And yeah, I think not even maybe half an hour after that, then the machine gave us a blue screen. And then after that, it was unable to boot. So Malwarebytes is dead. Okay. As you can see, ESET is going nuts. So I'm just going to restart ESET. Then I'm going to update it, start the scans. Guys, what is happening? Okay, so obviously I had to force reboot the ESET machine, because obviously with our graphics gymnastics, I was unable to reboot it from the GUI, so I had to force reboot it, and obviously either it didn't like it or it would have crashed in any case if I did a normal reboot. But yeah, as you guys can see, the ESET VM is destroyed as well. So either the new nasties that I'm using now is like really tough to detect and to stop and prevent, or these two products just weren't able to cope with the high load. But this is a first for ESET on this channel. Normally ESET does survive all the tests, and I think maybe once we had ransomware infection, the other times it survived, but obviously had some minor IOCs, but not booting. This is a first. So yeah, I think this is the end of this test, guys. I can unfortunately, for obvious reasons, not do third-party opinion scans and do a scan with ESET, because they are totally doomed. So even if we do say restart, yeah, they are just stuck. Okay, so yeah, quite disappointing. Kind of expected the results for Malwarebytes, as it has never actually performed well. Maybe it will do well if you test like 5 samples or 1 sample or 100 samples or 200 samples, but as soon as you start benching them, or it could maybe just be that 1 or 2 samples. But ESET and Malwarebytes, they both had quite a number of malware running in the memory, so there was definitely things running. ESET, I think, was over 40, or no, sorry, I think maybe 35,000 malware notifications. So there was about 35,000 of them. So yeah, I would say quite disappointing results from ESET. Don't really expect this from ESET, but yeah, maybe the new malware, as I've mentioned, are a bunch of nasties, and they are really tough to detect. But yeah, these two products obviously failed to test. I know you guys have requested for other tests, so I'll be working on them as soon as possible, but this test was requested. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next test. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye for now.